Okay, so this one is about after Crisis. So it seems that every show went back to being its standalone thing except for The Flash. Now, I've already described how they could have had more crossovers, and I also want to state that Superman and Lois is the biggest isolation show out there. It seems like it's a standalone thing and has nothing to do with the main Arrowverse because they never mention Kara once. They have a deleted scene. They have the same deleted scene concept in Flash season 6, episode 10. So to me, it never made any sense that they did this, and I really wish that they kind of kept all the shows, because the only time that we see a character cross over into everything is John Diggle in The Flash, Batwoman, Superman and Lois, but that's later, like prior to After Crisis, Flash and stuff. Now, I get why they did it. It's because they didn't want to merge every single character together and stuff, because there would be too much confusion. Because you got the Flash team, you got Allegra, you got Flash, you got Kid Flash, you got Bart and Nora, and you got the Flash team. Then you got the Green Arrow team with you got Renee, you got the Canaries, you got the new Green Arrow, and you got Arsenal and all of these characters, and Thea. Then you got Supergirl's team with Martian Manhunter, Alex Danvers, and all of them, and Supergirl and everything else. And then you also got the Legends team with Sarah and White Canary and all of them and stuff. And then Superman and yada, yada, yada. But it seems to me that they could have done it differently and put it in a new light where they could have made it state that they're all on the same Earth, and that basically it is the Arrowverse's Justice League at this point, because they all sit at a table at the end of Crisis, and they're all sitting there, and now the mantle must be taken up by Mia because she is the new Green Arrow. So what doesn't make a lot of sense to me is that if they're making a table like that, they could have cameos. Now, I'm not saying they needed to have big crossovers like what I described in my previous video, but they could have cameos with Supergirl coming in for like a little split second or something, or the Flash coming on to Supergirl. But I get why they didn't, because they just want to focus on all of these characters. Like, Supergirl has too many heroes, the Legion and everything else. But at the same time, come on, they have this Justice League, but it makes sense because Supergirl and Flash during Crisis, in the final part, don't realize that they've been working together for so long and don't have any memory of it on Earth Prime, so they don't know really what's going on. So I kind of get it. But you'll see in a bigger Flash video, I explain how the timeline is kind of messed up and stuff, and how it could be restored. So you'll see more of that. So those are my thoughts on Crisis.